Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Marcel's Lounge. I know we've been down for a little while because the school year got busy, and due to me being online and everything, I haven't been able to make the content that I really want to make. But I have a little treat for you. Over the next few weeks, we will be doing a docuseries which follows my mother and her journey to her surgery that she'll be having on February 19th, 2021. A few years back, she had the VSG surgery, and since then, along the journey, she developed what is called GERD. So, she is having a VSG revision, and she will be having the RNY bypass. And she, being the loving woman she is, wanted to share her story so that if someone else out there wanted to see it, you can follow along with her journey over the next few weeks. And I thought, what better way to broadcast it than to start on her birthday, February 12th, which is when this video will be premiering. So, happy birthday, Mom. Mwah. Without further ado, I give you Tenisa Numan.
Good morning. My name is Tenisa, but you can call me T. I just wanted to start my video, and I agreed to do this video with Marcel on Marcel's Lounge. This video is informational to help those out there in the weight loss community that does bariatric surgery. This is to give a little info and insight, and also may help those who are struggling like I am, or going through situations with me, like I'm going through, I'm sorry. I had vertical sleeve gastric surgery in June of 2015. I started my surgery weight at 309 pounds. I did go through the 2-week liquid diet, which was 4 shakes a day and 1 meal, and I did that for 2 weeks prior to surgery. The reason for that is to shrink my liver, so they were able to get the laparoscopic scopes and cameras through there to lift the liver so they can go ahead and do a vertical sleeve on me. I am almost 5 years out. In June will be a total of 5 years out. But I have to have a revision from a VSG, which is the vertical sleeve, to a RNY bypass. I'm nervous about doing it, but I had to think about it before I did it. And I also tried to go other ways of like taking medication that can stop the problem that I was having, which was GERD, acid reflux. It's so bad to the point where when I lay down at night and I wake up like drowning, but I'm drowning in my acid fluids. Sometimes my food comes back up through my nose and my mouth, and I don't care how long I wait before I lay down. I don't just eat and just lay down. It happens. It also happens during the day if I'm drinking water sometimes. So I'm on Priceselect. But my doctor wanted to do a little test, so I did an upper GI, and they found out that I have GERD so bad that it was happening and I didn't even know it. They saw it through the camera as I was drinking the contrast. And they also found out that the bottom of my esophagus is inflamed due to that. And then I have the hiatal hernia, so it would boil down to her telling me if I didn't have the surgery, over a period of time I could get cancer in my esophagus. So that was enough to scare me also to do what I gotta do, and I was guaranteed that I wouldn't have the acid reflux anymore. And then I wouldn't have that problem with my esophagus. A lot of people are going to do it just to have a revision to lose more weight. True enough, I did gain my weight back, but I have been taking precautions and watching what I eat to start my diet back over and exercise. I have dropped some weight and still dropping slowly, but I'm not doing it totally for that because I hate to start over the process of the stages of eating pureed food, liquids, and soft foods. But if it's to better my health, I'm for it. And for those who are doing it to lose weight again, there's nothing wrong with that. I did have a lot of negative people saying stuff. That's why I don't reach out to too many people. I try to fill out people before I even tell them my story or anything like that. But my thing is, people can leave negative comments, be negative, who knows. I really don't care, because my thing is, it's not an easy way out with this surgery. I didn't just jump and say, hey, I want to lose weight, let's go do surgery. In the beginning, it took my doctor 2 years to beg me to do it, because I was borderline diabetic. He did see how I was struggling with my diets. I gain, I lose good, then I gain it back. A lot of people don't understand. They always have comments of, you're fat, you should just push away from the table. It's not that easy. It's almost like a drug addiction, food addiction. It is an addiction, and it's a mind over matter situation that you have to get your mind set. It's a process. It's not the easy way out. A diet of people trying to, well, we'll say change the way they eat and go exercise. A lot of people don't have that motivation. Now that it's COVID, a lot of people are by themselves and they're trying their best. So going through these procedures is not easy when you have to do a liquid diet. I should have started this video 3 days ago, which I didn't, but I'm here now. So this is day 3 of my liquid diet. I drink protein. I drink a bariatric shake in the morning. Then Premier shakes mid morning. Then afternoon is another Premier shake, and then 3 o'clock is another bariatric shake. Then at 6 o'clock, I can eat my dinner. I just can't eat after 7, which is fine. It's a 500 calorie diet meal I have to eat. I have to do this for 2 weeks. So I started this process February 5th. February 19th is my surgery date. I'm gonna try to do a video every day to let you know how I'm feeling about this diet that I'm on now. Or I may do it every other day. I will tell you the date I am starting the video. Also, it's a struggle with the diet. I'm following it. It's just a mind over matter thing. When I'm busy, I tend not to think about wanting to eat, but I keep my phone or my Apple Watch alert me to let me know, hey, it's time to eat, because drink, because I am working. So a lot of times when I'm working, I'm get busy, I kind of forget. I will forget, but I haven't forgotten. So, and then I intake my water. The type of job I have, I'm there for 9 hours, so I freeze a gallon of water. So I just drink on that, and then I just put my shakes in the middle. So then when I'm home, I can have, and I also can have a fruit at 3 with my shake. So I just blend strawberries in with my shake. As far as a lot of people ask about dumping syndrome, you do get it with VSG. I hear you can get it way more with the RNY because of the sugar. You have to watch your sugar intake. My thing is, just try to have supportive people around. It's kind of hard, but just find that one. If not, get into some support groups online, Facebook, Instagram. They're there, and a lot of people have information as well as I have information. If you do want to ask some questions or have any other questions that you might want to ask, and I will be more than happy to answer if I can, if I've been through it. I'm not going to tell you something I haven't been through. Please reach out to Marcel's Lounge, or you can find me on Instagram as Lady Tigger. But if you go on Marcel's Lounge on YouTube, I'll more than gladly, I can check in then on there, or he'll let me know and I can answer him, or I can tell him and he'll answer him for you. I am going to show you the incision marks that I had with the VSG. A lot of people wanted to know what those look like. Just bear with me. I don't mind showing it. Might be ugly, but to others, but whatever. Those who are going to have the surgery needs to know and want to see my healing process. I can tell you about that. I had the surgery on a Monday. No, it wasn't a Monday, I'm sorry. I had it on a Wednesday in 2015. And then I was able to go home Friday. And you don't stay in the hospital that long. I just asked to stay an extra day because I was kind of nervous, because when you're starting to drink, you only could sip so much, and I just felt a little nervous. But the nurses and doctors was nice enough to say, if you don't feel comfortable going home right now, you don't have to. But now since it's COVID, you have to go home. And I want to go home. And I already been through this situation, so I kind of know what to expect. But being the first time, I was kind of nervous. But I went home, I was fine. I had no complications at all. On a Friday, when I got home, I was able to walk slowly on the treadmill. I asked before I did it. A lot of people are just doing stuff without asking, and they're just doing it, and you're going to injure yourself. I asked. If you don't know something, it might sound stupid to you, please ask. But I asked, and he said mild walking is fine. And when I left the hospital, I was on full liquids, not just liquids. And that consists of me eating, if you have your bariatric folder, a lot of you guys go out of town to have the surgery, so you probably didn't give it to you, but it's the cream of chicken, cream of broccoli, souped up real good with protein milk, broths, jello, fudgesicles and popsicles. That was kind of good. When I get to the puree stage, I had to change it up. Puree chicken, not for me. But I'm gonna show you the incisions, and then the next video will be basically me touching bases on what the questions was, how I'm feeling that day, on the next day of my full liquids. I'm gonna try to have you follow me all the way up to surgery and after surgery. So this, sorry, it might look ugly, but this is me. I am dropping weight, that's why I was always loose skin. But this is one incision, this is 2, 3, and 4, and 5 is here. Now, with the RNY, it's the same, they said, but it's gonna be a bigger incision. I do hear it's more painful, where you're gonna be in a lot of pain. I can take it. I do listen to other people, but everybody's different. Everybody's pain tolerance is different, so it might not be as bad, but I know this one is not gonna be a bounce back for me like that VSG was, so you won't be hearing me saying, oh, I'm on the treadmill within 3 days. But back on the VSG, when I first started, I was 309 pounds. Surgery weight, I was 290, and then I got all the way to 222. Right now, my current weight, when I started the program, I was 285. I weighed myself today. I am 265, and basically staying busy and eating. I don't even know. I think I just stayed busy, and a lot of times I wasn't eating because I wasn't hungry, so I was just drinking water. But right now I'm on 265. I will let you know on surgery day what I weigh, and I make sure I do side by side. So I'll just take a picture of me side by side on surgery day, and then prior to probably a month out, I'll do another side by side, or I might do it every 2 weeks, because you drop weight fast. It depends on the person, like I said. A lot of people say with the RNY you don't lose any more weight. That's not true. I heard people have lost weight, but probably not as much as they expected or wanted. My thing is, yeah, I want to lose weight to be healthy, but mainly I want to change the way I eat so I don't cause health problems with myself. Again, I'm having the RNY to fix the GERD and the hernia. It wasn't to do the surgery. If I didn't have the GERD or the hernia, I just would have to just work better and harder to just lose the weight. I don't regret doing this surgery because I felt better. My legs, my knees and stuff wasn't hurting. I was able to get around, got in smaller clothes. And when you do lose weight, you do feel amazing. A lot of attitude, people attitude changed to just funky attitude. My attitude didn't change towards people. I felt more positive and more motivated when I did do it, and seeing the weight loss happen before my eyes. And that's another thing, when you don't see your weight drop, it does shut you down and you lose the motivation. But when you see it actually happen, it motivates you to keep going. So I'm gonna stop here. Thanks for listening to me. If you choose to follow, please go to Marcel's Lounge, support him, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so it can notify you with my next video. Again, leave comments, positive please, questions, feel free to leave them there. Even if they're negative comments, they won't get acknowledged. We're on a different level. So be negative, stay safe. Hope you live longer. Bye.